Hi everybody, I'm Gary Schneider of Santa Fe Senior Fit. When figuring out a workout routine that is right for you as a senior or tennis athlete, a total body workout can be one of the better routines to perform. There are 5 reasons why. First, full body workouts allow you to target all major muscle groups in a single session, making them a time-saving option for individuals with busy schedules. 2, by working all muscle groups, full body workouts help prevent muscle imbalances, which can contribute to poor posture, injury, and reduced functional strength. 3, full body workouts stimulate muscle protein synthesis more frequently, leading to greater muscle mass and strength gains compared to split routines, especially for natural lifters. 4, many full body workouts incorporate compound exercises and circuit training, which can elevate heart rate, improve cardiovascular strength, and reduce the risk of heart disease. And finally, 5, working multiple muscle groups simultaneously can increase your metabolism, helping you burn more calories throughout the day and potentially aiding in fat loss. Another benefit is increased recovery time, since you're going to perform this routine 3 days a week, say on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with 4 days of rest for the rest of the week. A little history on total body workouts before we get started. In the early days of bodybuilding and up into the early 60s, total body workouts were common, with such bodybuilders as Steve Reeves, Reg Park, and John Grimmick. Reasons for this popularity: balanced physique. They help create a symmetrical and proportionate physique. Functional strength. Full body routines emphasize functional strength and athleticism rather than just aesthetics. Limited equipment. Early gyms often had limited equipment, making full body workouts a practical choice. And last, an emphasis on basic movements. The focus was on compound exercises like squats, presses, and rows, which work multiple muscle groups simultaneously. For seniors and tennis athletes looking more for a balanced physique and functional strength, a total body workout is a great choice. If you always perform a split routine where you break up your body parts on different days, change it up from time to time and incorporate total body workouts. You want to always be challenging your muscles. I'm going to give you 2 total body workout routines, an A workout and a B workout that you can alternate. Perform the total body workout 3 times a week. So you would perform workout A on a Monday, workout B on a Wednesday, and back to workout A on a Friday. And then keep rotating the workout starting the next Monday. In each workout, we're going to perform a warm-up routine, 5 compound exercises, and a grip exercise. Since we're going for strength endurance, we'll be aiming for 10 to 12 reps for each exercise going to failure, with 4 or 5 meaningful reps in each set. For the most part, we're going to perform 3 sets for each exercise, then move on to the next exercise. Rest 15 to 30 seconds between sets and 60 seconds between exercises. If you wanted to go for more endurance training, you would perform this routine in a circuit fashion, performing 1 set of each exercise, then moving on to the next exercise with little to no rest, and so on until the circuit is complete. Then you'd repeat the circuit 2 more times. These exercises include a push, a pull, a squat of some sort, a hinge, a motion exercise, and a grip exercise. There's no need to do biceps and triceps separately, since with these compound movements, you will get some work on them with the pushing and pulling movements. If you wanted to incorporate biceps and triceps, though, into this routine, add 1 exercise for each after the pull movement. Or you could add an additional day once a week just to work the bis and tris. So are you ready to get fit, healthy, and at your best? Let's get started. Okay, let's do some warm-up exercises to get the body loose and the blood flowing. The first is a jumping exercise, jumping jacks. This goes back many decades, including back in the 60s and 70s with Jack LaLanne. It's a good warm-up to really get the arms and the legs, the whole body loosened up. You want to make sure you get your arms up high and your legs out as much as you can. The second exercise is the pull-off press to loosen up the core. Here you get on your knees with a cable, about chest high with the cable. You pull the cable to your chest, close in, and then you extend out with both arms, and then back to your chest, and then back to the cable post. And really kind of turn that core as you perform this exercise. Here you want to perform about 1 set for each warm-up exercise. Now for the total body workout A. The first exercise is a push exercise to work the chest with the dumbbell inclined bench press. You want to make sure that the bench is inclined enough, that it's not sitting up too tall. We're focusing on the chest. Now with an incline press, we're also working the shoulders and triceps. You want a full range of motion and go a little slower on the eccentric portion. The second exercise we're going to perform is a pull exercise to work the back. We're going to perform the dumbbell inclined bench row. Use the same bench that you just did for the dumbbell inclined bench press and leave it at that same angle. The primary muscles you're going to work here are your lats, rhomboids, and traps. You'll also get some work with the biceps and rear delts as they get activated. Lay on a bench, widen your feet a little bit for balance, have your head extend beyond the bench, but not hanging over, and then pull the dumbbells up and squeeze those lats. Don't raise your chest off the bench. Keep it pressed against the bench as you raise those dumbbells up. The third exercise is a squat with a barbell squat. It's a great compound exercise to work the thighs, glutes, hips, and hamstrings. Make sure you go straight up and down. You don't want to be leaning forward, and you don't want to be leaning backwards. And when you go down, don't go too much below a 90-degree angle. Make sure you keep that back straight and then just go, like I said, go up and down with the movement. The fourth exercise is a hinge movement with the dumbbell hip thrust. You can also perform this exercise with a barbell, but I think for seniors, working with a dumbbell is much better. This works your hips, glutes, thighs, and adductor muscles. It's a great exercise for lower body power and explosiveness, and especially in activities that require hip extension, such as running, jumping, and squatting. On this exercise, go ahead and have the dumbbell to your side. You're going to lean back against a bench with your upper back touching the bench. Make sure your feet are in line with your knees and your hips. Then reach over, grab the dumbbell on both ends, place it in the crevice just below your hips, and then you're going to lower down, and then you'll raise back up and squeeze those glutes as you're performing this. And make sure you're keeping your head looking up, that you're not looking forward or down. You want to be looking up when you perform this exercise. The fifth exercise is for motion. We're moving both the legs, hips, and arms with the kettlebell swing. This exercise works the glutes, hams, quads, delts, and upper back, pretty much everything. When performing this, though, raise the kettlebell even with your shoulders and let it drop back down between your legs as you squat down, and then swing it back up even with your shoulders. Focus on your whole body moving the kettlebell, not just your arms. You really want to be using the whole movement as you swing that kettlebell up. The final exercise in workout A is for your grip with the bar hang. Having a strong grip is a good indicator of your cardiovascular health. In this exercise, you're using your body weight as the resistance. Here you're going to grab onto a bar and you're just going to hang. You want your hands even with your shoulders. You'll also feel a stretch in your lats and shoulders. Try to hang for at least 30 seconds and then work your way up to a minute. In this exercise, you're going to perform 2 sets, where all the previous exercises in workout A, you're doing 3 sets. Now for workout B, we'll perform 10 to 12 reps for 3 sets, just like workout A, except for the last one, which will be 2 sets. The first exercise in workout B is a push with the seated dumbbell overhead press to work the shoulders. In this exercise, you also activate the triceps. Here, push the dumbbells overhead and make sure you raise them high, straight above your head and not in front or behind your head. And then lower them down slowly and then raise back up using a nice tempo. The second exercise is a pull with a reverse grip pull down. This is one of my favorite exercises. The reverse grip pull down primarily targets the lats, the large muscles of the back, but also engage the biceps, plus the rhomboids, your traps, your delts, and even the core muscles for stability. Here, when you grab the bar, you want to keep your fists about shoulder width apart, maybe even a little bit more in, and then come straight down. Don't be rocking your back and forth. Keep that back straight and just go up and then straight back down and get that full extension all the way up. You're going to really feel this in both your lats and your biceps. The third exercise is a squat movement. And here we're going to do 3 different lunges, a different lunge for each different set for the 3 sets. The first one is the forward dumbbell lunge. Here you want to keep your back straight and lunge forward, almost touching your back knee to the ground, then raise back up. As you lunge forward, keep straight. Avoid leaning to one side or the other. The second lunge is a reverse lunge with dumbbells. You could also do this with a barbell, but since we're already doing a dumbbell. Here you lunge backwards with one leg and then back up. Again, keeping your back straight, body in line, and not leaning. And try to almost touch that back knee to the ground. For the third set, the third lunge is the multi-plantar lunges with a dumbbell. Here you're going to be lunging forward, which is in the sagittal plane, then laterally, which is in the frontal plane, then turn and lunge, which is in the transverse plane. Performing one set of each of these lunges works the thighs, hamstrings, glutes, adductors, and calves. Do 10 to 12 reps for each type of lunge. Okay, now for the fourth exercise. It's a hinge movement with the barbell deadlift. Barbell deadlifts are one of those compound exercises that work a lot of different muscles. They work your glutes, your hamstrings, your back muscles. They also engage your quads and even your core muscles. In this exercise, you want to start with the bar over your shoelaces and have your feet underneath your knees and in line with your hips. And then as you bend down with your knees slightly bent, you raise the bar up and keep the bar close to your body. And then as you lower back down, keep your legs straight until the bar reaches your knees, and then put a slight bend in them. Make sure to keep your back straight when performing this, and don't lean over when doing this exercise. The fifth exercise is a motion movement with the skater with a kettlebell. Here you're going to be moving side to side like a skater and rotating the kettlebell to the hand on the same side you were landing on one foot. When you land and touch the ground with the kettlebell, you jump back to the other side, switching the kettlebell to the opposite hand. It's a great exercise to work the whole body, plus your balance and core. For the final exercise in workout B is another grip exercise with the farmer's carry. Here you want to hold a dumbbell in each hand to your sides and walk slowly. You don't want to be walking fast. You also want to make sure your back is straight. You're not leaning over. Not only does this exercise work the grip, but it also engages your core and helps with some balance. So to choose a weight, choose whatever is comfortable, but you're going to be walking 30 seconds forward and then another 30 seconds back. So choose a weight you feel good with. Ideally, if you could start with 25% of your weight in each hand and then work your way up to 50% of your weight in each hand. Here you're going to perform 2 sets where all the other exercises in workout B were 3 sets. Try these 2 total body workouts, workout A and workout B. You can also come up with your own exercises. They'll work the bigger muscle groups for strength and endurance, plus save you time in the gym and give you more recovery time by working out 3 days a week and giving you 4 days rest. Remember to change up the exercises, but stay with compound movements for each major muscle group. You can check out more of my videos at santafeseniorfit.com or on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@SantaFeSeniorFit. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And look for my new app in the Apple Store coming soon called Santa Fe Senior Fit. Thanks, and God bless.